We've got all five. Here we go. Africa advanced its game 2 of Group 6 of the 70 Reset Invitational OCTOFINALs. We've got a fantastic lobby of 5 players left here with Zango, Jax Wild, Fleas, XC Dude, and I am Rugster. Africa advanced, stable portals. Pretty straight up map here. We'll see some bonuses. Mongoose has the threshold at 113 troops, so keep an eye on that as we go here. If you want to take the 70 in Africa Advance, you're going to need 35 territories, all but 15. It's a nice, easy math to do with the 50 territories. Try to adjust your stream here a little bit. Chad's got us pulled as far to the side as we can get, which is fun. Alright, so Rugster first in turn order. Second is Jax. Rugster making the play for the Southern Africa +3 early on. And it looks like Jax thinks he should get the 6 of Central Africa. But it's going to take a couple turns. Jack's just rolling out troops right now. Flea says things. Where are we going there? Is Flea's thinking he's getting North Africa? This is going to be some interesting bonus play here. We know Chad's pretty anti-bonus. An anti-bonus game here would change it dramatically. Fleas is basically all in a straight line here. Except for the 3 up top. Zingo trying to figure out what he can do. Apparently Chad just likes to look at his map as far stretched over to the other side as possible. Sometimes when I watch other people play Risk, I'm like, am I that crazy about my map? Because that's kind of a crazy spot to put it, right? Like, what's all this? What's he do? What's he got going here? Zango wants to sit in that middle portal. So Rugster's not going to get this bonus because the Chad 4. It's like left beef. Yeah. Maybe it's he puts it over here so he doesn't forget that it's a 70%. I'm sure he's got some really epic strategy behind what he's doing here. Ooh. Chad taking a bonus. Mr. Anti-bonus. First to take a bonus here. Takes the +3 of East Africa. Heretic. I mean, this did not have to be a bonus game. It didn't have to be a bonus game, Crackle. It didn't have to be. Chad's making it so. Yeah, so after turn 1, Chad the only one holding a bonus. Crackle's going to roll for his here. Doesn't get great dice, had 100% roll, but loses some troops, taking the Southern Africa +3. Oh, 2 bonuses for old Rugster here. He also gets the +3 of West Africa. So +6 for Rugster. Jax is going to take the Central Africa +6. I don't know. Zango's bonus play is going to take a little while, I think. I guess he goes for the Asia Minor +3. Right here. Maybe Feliz gets out of his way before his turn, but Feliz is going to have to roll some troops to get out of his way. And he's doing the opposite. You think Rugster goes for the horn next turn? Just goes ultimate greed mode? Really goes Mamba mode? Oh, Feliz added and is rolling a 3 of Zango's? Or is just telling him to let me out of here? He's saying if you let me out of here, I'll get out of your way. But he takes a +6 while he does it. Jax doesn't take his +6 during his turn. I didn't see what he did during his turn, but I don't know why he didn't take the +6. Okay. Zango takes the +6 of North Africa and moves into the bonus and goes mine strategy there through North Africa. Chad moves up into Asia Minor. He's telling Feliz to get out of here. Saying Feliz, you already have a +6. I only have a +3. I need this +3. Why is Jax not taking the bonus? Is he at some other level, like thinking about doing something else? Okay, he's taking it. Just was real patient about it. Alright, so Rugster's got a +6 with 2 +3s. It's a +6 for Jax after turn 3. A +6 for Feliz. A +6 for Zango. And Chad's on a +3, but he's got to get Feliz out of his way to get the other +3. So everyone's going to be sitting on +6 after this turn, it looks like. Then the bonus taking should calm down, theoretically. Rugster could just really upset everybody by taking the horn here. Zango gets out of Chad's way. Here's some big bonuses to be taking. Was last night's I didn't see the Africa game last night. I fell asleep after game 1. Did they have trouble figuring out who gets what bonus? Mamba won the game, but I don't know. I don't know exactly how it happened. Is Rugster doing it? Is Rugster choosing violence here? And taking a third bonus? No, he's not yet, at least. I think Chad's asking people to clear him out of these portals so he can move around. Just a reminder, it's a 50 territory map, so it's real easy to count. You just need the 35 to get to 70. I'd have to watch the VOD. I'll watch it. Maybe I can understand. You gotta like a little chaos. This is almost too organized. Jax jumps into another portal. Zango has no portal. We'll see if Zango uses that other Chad portal next turn. Moves up to it in Italy. Looks like that's what his plan is. He's going to remove one of his mines here. Chad cried. I guess he wanted to use the portal to get out, maybe? I don't know. Seems better that he has that little pocket. Mongoose says, to be honest, Roguester being so darn ahead might be able to run early. Yeah, he just got the 2 bonuses in that second turn. He's like 30 troops ahead of Jax. He's not pressing the advantage enough to take the additional bonus, but you can see he's already lining up some pockets. With the 7 down here to go up, the 8 to come over, the 5 to clean up this, the 8 to go up. Jax just wants a couple extra he just wants a different spot on the horn. I wonder if Roguester could have looked to kill Jax into the 70 run there. He's on 5 cards. Jumps through here. So if he kills Jax, he's at 46% of the board. As of now. Well, what if he gets a Big Ten trade here? To be at 60, Jax is at 37. So you think if Rookster has 10 trade, it's over? Does he do the kill into it, though? My hunch would be that he doesn't do it. Chad threatened to break Zanga there. Rookster took a lot of time there. He has the 10 trade. He's got 70 troops, and he only needs to pick up another 23 territories. It feels like it's got to be there. But he does not go for it. I mean, the Zingo mines are annoying, but I still think he gets it. It's a little tricky with his 798 he's got down here. I think he should have worked on fortifying that. Because the 7 and the 9 can't go on different paths. Just a dude trade for Jax. And if Jax finds a way to win this game, that would be wild. Rookster is on 69 troops, so that's impressive. There it is. Jax saw it. Fleas only has a card if he breaks somebody or hits a 3. It would be rather wild. That's pretty funny. Alright, Fleas gets the dude trade. Oh, Roguester's 3 gets taken out because that was the easiest card for Fleas to get. Feels like Zango might do something crazy here. Let's see. I'm just kind of getting a feeling. He does absolutely nothing crazy at all. Here goes Chad on the 5 trade. What's he got? He's deploying separate positions here. He throws up the devil horns and the dude trade. 3 dude trades out of 5 on 5 cards. 3 5-card dude trades. Rugster, no trade on 3. Let's see what he would have. This 9 and 7, I think he's got to get fixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And hitting a couple more 3s potentially to get him to 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I think he's got a relatively easy 34, just picking which 3s and 4s he wants to hit. But he's got to get a lot more troops here, and he's got them all wasted at the bottom right now. Jax has got the big slapper stack right in the middle at the 32. He can get 1 down here, but that's it. Unless he goes through a 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Really tough for Jax. 33, 34 for Zynga. Okay. About Feliz, he's got some good positioning. I don't know what's your best portal plays through here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 22, 23, 24 if you come down through that. Oof. It's tough. It's getting choked up for sure. Yeah, the bottom area is the tough part for Feliz. I think you hit the 12. And then you go around the horn here and skip the 9. I mean, Rugster's at 80. Okay, Rugster moves that over. I think that was the key move for him. Now he's in an offensive position on 5 cards. Yeah, I think that move was critical to block the portal. Way more valuable. He could even move the 7 over too. Because the 7 can only hit the 1. He can only get him 1 territory here. He can hit in split here to get the 3 off the bottom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think he's got it pretty easily depending on where he places. He's got to take this pocket, are the tough ones to get by hitting a bunch of 3s and 4s. Yeah, I think he 100% has it too. I agree. I think that fortify last turn was critical for him. Yeah, I think Feliz sees it also, that Rugster's got it. He makes it 1 territory tougher on Rugster. Yeah, no one wants to fail and sit on the sideline. Yeah, if you fail right here, if you're the first to fail, you're out of the tournament. But if someone runs it before you, you're out of the tournament. So there was a lot of thought from people that no one was going to try to run because of the rules of the reset. But the winner takes all makes it to where you're way more incentivized to run it because there's no hanging around and collecting staying alive points. You got to run it to get through to the next round at some point. So I think it's actually pushed that incentive to make the run. And I think you can see that by how many fails we've seen. Got to shoot your shot. Yeah, you got to shoot your shot in your best scenario, too. Like, you're the troop leader. Now's the time. Either Zango or Rugster, I think, would have a great shot. Zango doesn't have a bottom of the board play that Rugster has. So I think Rugster's got an easier play for it. Yeah, I think this is a go time for Rugster here. Oh, the dude trade. It's so hard to run it off of a dude trade just mentally. Yep. Sometimes just getting the dude trade is enough to cool you off. He's still counting through his turn here. Jax can't believe it. Jax's 7 is stuck. His 32 is obviously in a wide open position. This is Mitch broadcasting Unbalanced Blitz. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, Jax takes a really fast turn. Does Feliz go here? No, Feliz is a no-go. Does Zango go? We're at 100 troops. All playing very conservatively and not blocking a ton. I mean, the 3s do basically nothing. 113 is the T according to Mongoose. Yeah. Tougher now for Rugster because of the blocking. This little pocket here is now tougher for Rugster on this side too. Yes, there are stalemate rules. At the 45-minute mark of this game, these guys a majority can vote to restart it. It shouldn't stalemate because they're going to have enough troops at some point to run through it anyway. Problems being you got a 3-point hold on the bottom of the board between these three guys. All right, Rugster at 106, 101 for Zengo. We should see a little more consolidation also start happening from some of the players. Like, Rugster's still got basically 10 troops wasted here at the bottom. He could move the 7 over and leave the 3 to hit this if he wants to. Jax has got a 19 up here, but it's in the portal, so it's got some access. The 7 can clean up the horn. But the 32's got to go somewhere, and it's going to go up if it's going anywhere. And now you got a Zengo 19. Yeah, it's blocking. It's mostly blocking Jax where the 19 is, I think. Because Jax would want to come up and around here. Or around this way. Yeah, this running the 70 is definitely going to include hitting some stacks, but you also have stacks to hit with. Alright, you got 15 territories you don't have to touch. And of stacks over 10 right now, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But you're one of those players, so assume you have 5 of them. So assume you have 4 of them, that's 16. So you basically got to hit 1 stack over 10 to get it. Yeah, these guys are playing extremely defensive with the way they're setting up these guards and mines across the map. Kind of the way they've played most of the night. This whole group has kind of played this way. Very defensive, waiting for their time to make their run, which has made the runs harder, which has made them fail more. But no one getting in an aggressive enough spot where they can make the clean run. Because they are so worried about blocking. It's a tricky balance when you're playing 70 here. Where to put troops to keep the block and the guards while keeping troops in big enough stacks where you can make your own run. Jax is angry. I think Rugster could even take the 27 down at this point. Take these 5. This 22 is now in a decent position. Can clean up these 3 easily. He's going to fortify into 1. He could fortify the other way. I think that's more valuable. Because he could just add to this and clean up this at some point. But he goes the other way. Okay, he's going to go 32 here. Which means he would go pop, pop, pop through the 22 stack. Maybe? I don't know. Flea's also very defensive in the way he's got his stacks because these 3 can only go in so many lines. So we'll see. 34 for Chad, that's really close. Yeah, we're all past the threshold. Well, I guess we're not all past the threshold. Jax and Rugster are past the threshold, according to Mongoose. Jack's saying, I don't have a card unless I hit a 3. No, he could hit this one of Chad's. But he's not going to hit it because he doesn't want to block himself. Yeah. He gets perfect roll on the 3. Says, thanks for nothing, Rugster. Alright, Feliz goes into 1 stat. Oh, no, he doesn't. He just moves a couple of troops. Extremely, extremely defensive play from Feliz there. Those 3 stacks are so limited in what they can do for him. Maybe he's got a plan for him, but he's just so blocked with these 3 stacks. Chad with a trade has it. That'd be epic. Chance to redeem himself from the first fail in Greece. If Rugster wants to run, he'll hit the 17. The problem is Rugster's got his 32 in like the worst spot here. If it's here, it can go up and around and do some damage. I think he thinks he's blocking Feliz, maybe? I don't know. Alright, Chad holds his cards. Moves into a bigger stack on the portal. Chad maybe a little gun shy after the fail in Greece. Yeah, Rugster moving over. Oh, I thought he was moving that stack over. I just don't get even defensively how it's helping him sitting there. Stuck in that corner. Yeah, so Chad's got this easily. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, here goes Jax. Let's see what happens. 30%, 32%. He's at 17, 18. He's got to get to 35. 19, 20, 20. Oh, he loses a 2-on-1. 22, 23. Throws up the exploding dice. Stops there so he doesn't hit the 50 threshold and stays in the game. He's got a 40 stack. Can it not get there? 56, 58, 60, 64, 66. Needed 2 more territories. Folks, we are hitting the maximum number of resets that we could have here. And we're going to reset again Jax Wild out of the tournament. He did fail a 2v1. Was it 2 2v1s that he failed? Okay. Forever we will remember Octos Group 6 is the group that hit the maximum number of resets. Yeah, so if someone gets to 50% but does not get the 70, we reset the whole game. That person's out, and we'll play a 4-player game. And now in the 4-player game, we'll play to the end, so there's no reset rule here. Yeah, in some ways it's kind of nice that he kept going for it. I think that's probably what his logic was. He lost 21 on a 20. That's tough. Well played, Jax. And we are down to 4-player Africa. One of these 4 players will be moving on to the quarterfinals. Flea says he wouldn't have gotten it, not even close, if he stopped. That's interesting. Yeah, these guys have had rough dice in these games, to be fair. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute and we'll start our 4-player Africa game. Alright, welcome back everybody. We are in our final reset. One of these 4 players in this game will go through to the quarterfinals of the 70 reset. We are at 2.5 hours of game time. 5 failed 70 runs. Crackle, the only one so far to make the successful run. Early bonus for Fleas there in East Africa +3. Chad is continuing his style of putting the map as far left as he can on the screen. Ask about the lefty. Maybe it's good luck for him or something. Everyone's laughing. I don't know why. Because Zango's taking 2 bonuses. One's the +3 and the +6. Alright, +3 Feliz, +3 Zango, +4 Chad. And Feliz goes +6. +6 North Africa for Rugster. So Rugster and Feliz both on +6s. Zango threatening a +9. And Chad just on a A measly +4. Here goes Zengo taking the rest of his Central Africa bonus to make it a +9 total for him. What's our threshold here, Mongoose? Please telling Chad to attack orange. $88, okay. Chad breaks Zengo. Zengo yawns. He's not impressed. Basically say we're not letting you have a +8. +9. And he leaves the 7 in there. Yeah, portals are stable. Yeah, stable portals. They won't move. Open every turn. Orchestra's happy with this +6. Oh boy, is the 7 getting rolled? No. So they're pretty much sticking with these bonuses. Chad just getting a +4. He's going to fall way behind. He's also first in turn order. Oh, he hits a Zengo 3. He starts working on a second bonus. He wants the Europe. Says, fleas get out via the portal. I'll roll your 2 in Spain. And then Rugster can get out of Italy. And Zengo says, I'm not cool with that. You hitting my 3, man. Does fleas oblige? Welcome in, Jax. Tough night on the dice for Jax. Jack saying basically I kept going because I wanted to reset it and give a fair chance for everybody, but also there was a chance if everything just went perfectly with the dice it could still happen. So okay, so Fleas gets out, Rugster gets out. Chad's gonna take the +3 Europe, the very, very rare bonus you see taken of the +3 of Europe here. He'll add 2 to the 4. Yeah, he easily has his 100% rolls. Jack's lost 21 on the 20 on the left through the portal, which made it so tight. Yeah. It just takes one of those. When you have to roll a big stack, it just takes one going the wrong way. Usually balance splits works in your favor, but every once in a while it can get you. If I lose 18, I win. It was that close. Wow. Yep, that's tough. You're never going to have a 100%, 70% run in this situation, so. Alright, here goes Chad taking his second plus, or his second bonus. This one's a +3, his first one's a +4. Yeah. High percentage run, not 100%. It's very rare you got a 100% run. When you're playing with this skilled of players, almost impossible until someone fails a run. Alright, Chad's at 63. He's the only one that's traded in so far. He's done a good job keeping his troops, even though he had the smallest bonus here. When he says, Zango, now you can have this back. Now that I have 7, you can have your 9. Chad doing the ultimate Chad board police mode here. Flea's saying, hey, I want my second bonus. I want my third bonus. Surely not. Usually you see these two territories in the middle be the crux of blocking off everything in Africa. But Zango's leaving this open, interestingly. So this path through the middle is wide open right now. Very open Africa board. We got a ways to go to get to Mongoose's 88. Bonuses aren't quite as crazy as the 4-player Greece game we saw. Ten trade for Zango. He's got the 6 down here really nicely. This is a little annoying to get to for him. I think I got 29 for Zango, so he doesn't have it yet. Chad got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The 6 for Zango is now going to make this tougher for Chad. Because if he could get to the bottom of the board, I think he has it. Zango says, is it cool if I... Or Chad says, is it cool if I break you? Flea's not doing anything yet. Gets the 8 trade on 5. Flea's taking a long time adding troops here. Brutal crackle, but a lot of fun watching people fail 70s. I should have known it would be your group. Important to note, Crackle did not fail a 70 tonight. He's one of only 2 players in the group that hasn't failed a 70 so far. $69 troops for Chad. Well done, sir. Chad's already got 30% of the board. Man, I think Chad's close. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think he's really close. Chad getting to hold the Europe bonus and the Horn bonus are a bunch of territories. He's making it annoying for someone else to go through there. But at some point he's going to need to consolidate a little bit to be able to get where he needs to get to. Specifically the bottom of the board. That's going to be his killer here. Zango has started to add here and block it up. Okay, Mongoose is calling a fail. Feliz run. Feliz doing what Rogstar did last game. Just wasting troops down here. Like, this blocking can't be necessary. I just don't get it. I don't get this play down here. Rookster's all right here. He's got to work everything out from the middle. So he's got to move more here to get up into Europe, or here. He's got no way down besides through to 12. Which isn't the worst path. Fix 70's the hardest in a good 6-player game because you have more people that can use troops for blocking. Yeah. Depends what kind of players you're playing with. If you're playing in a ranked lobby, 6 players probably just pure chaos. Four players just a little easier to count everything, a little easier to avoid stacks, and fewer chances to mess up. I think it takes a lot of skill to run the 70 in these 6-player lobbies in this tournament format. Because you're having to work through pockets, hit medium stacks, path it correctly. Alright, we're way over the threshold now. Chad's way over the threshold. In terms of number of troops. He's got to figure out a way to get to the bottom of the board. Looks like he's going to do that through a big portal slapper stack. Also feels like this lobby just takes really long turns. I know they're working on their 70 runs and stuff, but just a lot of cerebral players, I guess, here. And Felice is working on consolidating a little bit. He breaks Chad. Interesting. But he makes it to where he can use Chad's portal, maybe? Chad could fortify there. Interesting play from Felice. Maybe he's thinking that 13 comes up and over. He just thought that Chad had it. Okay, so the break was just to keep Chad from running it. That makes more sense. Yeah, Chad's mad. He's feeling ganged up on, probably. 101 here for Zengo. Zengo's got access to the bottom of the board, Europe, and the center of the board. He's got to have the best positioning. This comes down and cleans up all this. This 15 can help him in a portal through here, potentially. And this can come up through Europe and clean up some of this. Zengo's got to have the best chance at 35, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He's already got 10. So that's 29 without hitting any kind of stack at all. I think Zango may rue that because I think Chad may run it here. Nope, Chad lining up like he's not running it. Chad's running it. He wins the 3-on-1. If he doesn't run out of time here. Why the 3? Why not keep that together? So we could use the portal to do it? He's angry. We need to fortify us down. And oops, just, yeah, because he clicked from the wrong territory. It had to be. Yeah, it didn't totally ruin the game here. Fleas needs 25 territories to get the win. 3, 4. His 8 is just basically a waste unless he can win an 8 on 6. He does not go for it. I feel like Rugster's going for it. But Rugster also has some wasted troops here with this 989 nonsense. This is interesting. I feel like Rugster is feeling the pressure. But he has the toughest time to get to the bottom of the board. That's just too many territories not to be able to get. Rugster's splitting off 7. I still think Zango has the best position on the map. This 28 can do damage over here. 16 can go through Europe. 15 comes up and around. 7 clears up this piece. 21 cleans up the bottom. I think he has it easily. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, he just takes a couple territories and then locks his stack off from being able to go to Europe. Okay. He thinks he's blocking there. Okay. Chad would take this. The 16's kind of wasted, right? Oh, it can come back and forth here. That's interesting. We're officially over the 3-hour mark for this one. Not quite approaching Invitational final status, but getting pretty close. Still think Chad has it, huh? Man, I don't know exactly what Rugster's doing. Maybe he just feels like he's got to try to create a fail because he doesn't have access to the bottom of the board, and that may be right. He combines there. Man, I think Zango definitely has it. He needs just average dice up here in Europe to get through the 9. Chad holding his cards. Yeah, I think Chad and Zango have it. I don't think Rugster can get there, so he's playing real defensive. And Felice's lines are a little bit blocked. Yeah, people thought, yeah, really Rugster to me is in the worst position here. Yeah, Zango's like lined up nicely too. The 27's perfectly sized for this area. The 17 can come up and around. The 7 can clean out this little pocket. The 23 set up for Europe. I really don't think it's close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 easily without hitting anything. And he's already at 9. So that's 31 without hitting any stacks. Hey, thank you, Andre. Much love back to ya. Just enjoying a Friday night of wild 70 runs. I don't think Zingo's running it, but this would be a great opportunity to do it. He's had Chad holding his cards, so that Europe play is very open. Chad's going to have to trade here. Yeah, the top stack's just got to get through to France. Chad's just sitting on 36%. They've let him just sit on it. Okay, that blocked Zingo's path. Please decides he's tired of waiting on Zango to run it and just blocks him. Okay, here goes Rugster. I think Rugster had the toughest path. 6 on 4? 5 on 4? Gets the 5 on 4. That'll help. That'll clean up all Europe for him. Rugster at 40. He's at 20 territories. Needs 15 more. He's got to get to the bottom of the map, right? He can double tap potentially somewhere. Double tap the 32 to go to the bottom. Oh, he comes from the other side. That's fine. He goes through the 41. So hit left and then go down and you got it. Oh, that was a lot to leave there. Needs 5 more. He's got 3 easy. Hits the 6 and just has to take an 8. Are you kidding me, Chad? Okay. Did he get it? Rugster. Oh my gosh. What are we doing here? Rugster did not get it. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Zango's going for it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It was really, really unlucky. And we're like in